How to clear Fortinet NSE 7 Enterprise Firewall 6.4 exam. Come to practice NSE 7_EFW 6.4 real dumps for Fortinet NSE 7 Enterprise Firewall 6.4 exam. New NSE 7_EFW 6.4 real dumps have been updated to ensure that you can pass NSE 7 certification NSE 7_EFW 6.4 exam smoothly. What conditions are required for two FortiGate devices to form an OSPF adjacency? Choose 3. A. IP addresses are in the same subnet. B. Hello and dead intervals match. C. OSPF IPMTUs match. D. OSPF peer IDs match. E. OSPF costs match. Answer: A, B, C. An administrator has decreased all the TCP session timers to optimize the FortiGate memory usage. However, after the changes, one network application started to have problems. During the troubleshooting, the administrator noticed that the FortiGate deletes the sessions after the clients send the SYN packets, and before the arrival of the SYN ACKs. When the SYN ACK packets arrive to the FortiGate, the unit has already deleted the respective sessions. Which TCP session timer must be increased to fix this problem? A. TCP half open. B. TCP half close. C. TCP time wait. D. TCP session time to live. Answer: A. Which two statements about FortiManager is true when it is deployed as a local FDS? Choose 2. A. It caches available firmware updates for unmanaged devices. B. It can be configured as an update server, or a rating server, but not both. C. It supports rating requests from both managed and unmanaged devices. D. It provides VM license validation services. Answer: A, D. An administrator has enabled HA session synchronization in a HA cluster with 2 members. Which flag is added to a primary unit session to indicate that it has been synchronized to the secondary unit? A. Redir. B. Dirty. C. Synced. D. NDS. Answer: C. Which configuration can be used to reduce the number of BGP sessions in an IBGP network? A. Neighbor range. B. Root reflector. C. Next hop self. D. Neighbor group. Answer: B. How does FortiManager handle FortiGuard requests from FortiGate devices, when it is configured as a local FDS? A. FortiManager can download and maintain local copies of FortiGuard databases. B. FortiManager supports only FortiGuard push to manage devices. C. FortiManager will respond to update requests only if they originate from a managed device. D. FortiManager does not support rating requests. Answer: A. Examine the following traffic log. Then answer the question below. Date 20xx02:01 time equals 19 hours 52 minutes and 1 second. Devi name equals master device underscore it equals xxxxxxxx. Log underscore it equals 0100020007. Type equals event. Subtype equals system. PRI critical. VD equals root. Service equals camel. Status equals failure. MSG equals NAT port as exhausted. What does the log mean? A. There is not enough available memory in the system to create a new entry in the NAT port table. B. The limit for the maximum number of simultaneous sessions sharing the same NAT port has been reached. C. FortiGate does not have any available NAT port for a new connection. D. The limit for the maximum number of entries in the NAT port table has been reached. Answer: B. Which of the following statements are true regarding the SIP session helper and the SIP application layer gateway, ALG? Choose 3. A. SIP session helper runs in the kernel. SIP ALG runs as a user space process. B. SIP ALG supports SIP HA failover. SIP helper does not. C. SIP ALG supports SIP over IPv6. SIP helper does not. D. SIP ALG can create expected sessions for media traffic. SIP helper does not. E. SIP helper supports SIP over TCP and UDP. SIP ALG supports only SIP over UDP. Answer: B, C, D. Two independent FortiGate HA clusters are connected to the same broadcast domain. The administrator has reported that both clusters are using the same HA virtual MAC address. This creates a duplicated MAC address problem in the network. What HA setting must be changed in one of the HA clusters to fix the problem? A. Group ID. B. Group name. C. Session pickup. D. Gratuitous ARPs. Answer: A. Which two configuration settings change the behavior for content-inspected traffic while FortiGate is in conserve mode? Choose 2. A. IPS fileopen. B. MEM fileopen. C. AV fileopen. D. UTM fileopen. Answer: A, C. You can get 28% discount automatically to cut down your cost.